I'm Harry Potter, so they wanted a piece of this wand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of the...
Get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm Harry Potter. I'm not going to be using my magic wand, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Leviosa, homie.
Leviosa, dude. I mean, come on.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the Broskiedoodles Podcast. Today we have a fun-filled, packed episode for you, so stay tuned. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Alrighty.
I'm on this. So what it do, Stevie?
Yo, man. How's it going? Just here chilling
bro.
At the crib. It's been a weird week. But we made it through.
We made it. What's up with your face? You look hungover.
I may have partaken in some libations last night.
Some partying?
Some partying. Some low-key partying. No, you know what it really was? It's one of those hangouts that you go to your friend's house, like, or family's house, like, kind of last minute. Mm-hmm. And what turned into, like, you know, the card game just went like a little too long, and then it was like, yo, did you know, like, let's go hang out on the couch, and then you start watching something, and then, like, before you know it, you're like, dude, we're all sleeping, like, maybe we should go. We're like drinking beers or whatever, you know, throughout. Sorry for the airplane. I don't know if you probably heard that. Yeah, but it was just
fun times, but you ended up drinking a little bit, and we at that age where that should be hitting, right?
Yeah, like, unless no, you wake up in the morning feeling some type of way. You know, nowadays the amount that you drink depends on how much coffee you have to have in the morning. You know? Okay. At least for me,
well, for me, it's more like the amount of pain I'm gonna feel, but coffee doesn't help me.
No.
No. The little buttskins are the ones that help my.
Right. The leveling out. No, for sure. My thing is I get a little headache, and then usually, as long as I'm up and, you know, have like a nice espresso or something, it might be completely placebo, but it
helps you.
It helps me. Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, like, yeah, well, I just had coffee.
You could just have another beer and fucking, you know, keep it rolling, but
I guess I could.
Dude, I want to talking about partying. I saw this news article that came out recently, where Mr. Harry Potter actor, right, Daniel Radcliff, admitted to sleeping with Harry Potter fans a few times when he was drinking. You know, like, I guess you could call it, you know, Harry Potter groupies, or you know. And I just found this to be so funny. Like, first, because it's like, is this really like a headline tabloid? Like I'm sure this happens across, like, you know, everyone that achieves something, you know. But then I find it like they make it look like he's like a piece of shit for it. I don't know what you think. Have you ever gone? I mean, we're not famous, but
no.
What you think of being famous and, like, you know, doing this type of shit? How do you see it,
dude? I mean, why not? You know, I mean, I.
That's what I say.
If you have that, it's not like you're taking advantage. I mean, you know, people want to hang out with you, and, you know, I mean, I think that's a two-way street. Now, when you have people who take advantage, okay, yeah, but it's not like the headline says, when I drank, I took advantage of my Harry Potter fans. Like, we were probably all drinking, sex. And, you know, I'm Harry Potter, so they wanted a piece of this wand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of the...
Get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm Harry Potter. I'm not going to be using my magic wand, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Leviosa, homie.
Leviosa, dude. I mean, come on. But,
get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
but they make it. Hey, yo, and the guy on the little article, because he sounds such a sweet guy. He says, I was always very nervous about the groupie thing. I like somebody before I sleep with them. You know, you're gonna have to talk to them afterwards, even if it's a one-night thing. I mean, you know, this has happened, but generally speaking, I've known the person, apart from a few times when I was drinking. You know, like, I don't really do that. And now I have a girlfriend, so I don't really have a crazy life. But he just sounds like such a sweet person, like, trying to just be like, hey, yo, my bad. Like, I might have fucked a bitch or two when I was Harry Potter booming. but like that ain't my thing. You know what I mean? I keep my wand to. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit, and maybe he has like a reputation to keep.
No, man.
Or not, because he's known as a drinker apparently. But he seems like such a nice guy. If they would have asked me that, I would have, yeah, I fucked a few Harry Potter groupies. Was good. Like, fuck it, dog. Like, and I don't mean this like in any disrespectful way. I'm talking about girls that want to do this shit.
Yeah.
You don't think fucking
you're trying to get into Hogwarts, bro. You gotta.
You don't think Mr. Spider-Man, you know, the kid that's doing Spider-Man these days, you don't think he's fucking getting just top grade punani? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
The A5 Wagyu, bro. No, yeah, dude. I think about this. You have these. You know what's crazy? It just popped in my head. He's young, right? Like when he was Harry Potter, he was young. So, you know, having all these fans and everything like that.
Danny?
That's yeah. Danny Rad Dan is now as he goes.
Rad,
no, I don't know if he goes.
As he
by
goes
that.
in the under.
But I would definitely if that handle is not taken, Danny Radcliffe, you're welcome. You're now Rad Dan.
Rad Dan, bro. That's the man. Right
Rad
there.
Dan the man.
Rad Dan the man, man. Using when?
No, but like he's young and he has all this power. And
back then, he ain't that young no more.
Yeah, being that, well, yeah, now he's normal. But you know, he did a Broadway where he was like completely nude, right? Something crazy.
Rad the man.
Rad Dan the man. He's
what? Naked?
Yeah, dude, look it up. He did some Broadway.
Yeah, no
show.
shit. He's not gonna have groupies trying to fuck him. He's showing his dong, showing his wand to him, letting him know that this is what I got.
Yeah,
Leviosa, motherfuckers. Of course.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with that. I
mean, as long as it's consensual, you know, of course. Like,
yeah,
what's wrong with that, man?
He's not Jeffrey Epstein or anything like that. So
yeah. I'm not talking about an Epstein situation here. I'm talking about a Leviosa situation right here, you know? I mean, imagine you are a girl, you've read all the fucking Harry Potter books, you have all the little stickers, all this shit, you know, you're fucking annoying as fuck. You probably never had a boyfriend in your life because you're a Harry Potter nerd. I'm about to get obliterated by Harry Potter fans. And then you get the chance at some Portland bar to fuck Rad Dan the man himself. And then someone comes and right about the time when shit's about to go down in the bed, someone comes like, you're taking advantage of my friend just because you're the guy from Harry Potter. If I was a girl, I'd be like, yo, bitch, shut the fuck up. Close the door. I'm about to get fucked by fucking Mr. Harry Potter right here.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Don't forget the Mr.
Mr. Rad Dan the man, Harry Potter in the house, a.k.a. the Leviosa Master. Are you crazy, dog?
Oh, my God. Yeah, man.
Fuck out of here.
Dumbledore would be proud, for sure.
I mean, like, you know, what's another one of these, like, you know, cuties? Ashton Kutcher from, like, the 70s shows. You don't think he fucking used that to his advantage?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Even the Venezuelan kid, Valderrama.
Oh, William.
His accent.
William
Valderrama. You don't think with his little accent he wasn't getting punani in California as being the ethnic guy? The hot ethnic guy? Get the fuck out of here.
No, dude,
coming
absolutely.
To my little boy Danny right here.
They all probably were hanging out at a party. I just don't understand why people have to. I guess when you're talking about tabloids, you got to talk about something, right? So it doesn't really. It's not like it's a bad thing, but you know, at the end of the day, they're in the public eye, and people want to be associated, and hey, maybe, you know, like you said, he's a sweetheart. He has a girlfriend. He's probably, you know, nice enough guy that he's I guess charming, or he's good to talk to. So I would imagine that even if he wasn't fucking a few Harry Potter fans, you know, most of his interactions, most of the people he met, maybe his girlfriend now, probably wouldn't be with him if he wasn't Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, for his role. I don't know. That's an assumption, but I'm just saying.
No, but it's true. I mean, And it's not because you're Harry Potter. It's because you have a certain level of success, and that attracts other people. I mean, it's not. That's just life, you know. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't be with the girl you are if you didn't have the degree of knowledge and expertise in controlling life that you have, right? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, like I mean, if I didn't, when I meet you, right? Like, whatever we met differently than we didn't meet in person first. We met like over online, but on Instagram. But you know, you start to talk to somebody, and it's like, oh, okay, well, he has a good job, he has this, he has that. Well, what's the difference when you're like, oh, well, oh, this is Daniel Radcliffe. Oh, okay, he's an actor. Oh, he's a good actor. Oh, he's fucking Harry Potter. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't. You probably did know, but it's okay. You know, the same thing would go for like a lawyer, right? You say hi to somebody, you're like, oh, okay, oh, he's a good looking guy. Oh, he's a lawyer. Oh, okay. You know, yeah. Is that taking advantage? No, that's him.
No, it isn't. It is nature. Women normally unconsciously look for a man that in the long term they feel can provide a stability, right?
Yeah.
And of course, we live in modern times where women are independent and, you know, more power to them. But there's still biological things. I mean, and this goes the other way. Like, I myself, I don't want to be with a girl that has no drive in life or anything to aspire to, you know? Yeah. I want someone that's driven and that's competitive and wants shit in life. So, you know, at the end of the day, you are looking for someone that has content, that is interesting, that is able to go through challenges and achieve. So, yeah, at the end of the day, you could see it as simply as, oh, he's Harry Potter, which, to be honest, should be enough. But there's a lot of shit behind that. He's not Harry Potter for no fucking, you know, stupid reason. The reason he's Harry Potter is because there's a lot of shit behind that, a lot of hard work, dedication, a lot of knowing how to manage yourself through life to get to the opportunities that get you to being Harry Potter and fucking use that wand, boy. You feel me?
Spilling all these bitches, dog. I mean, what are you gonna do?
But I mean, I'm sure this happens in like all aspects of life. But in Hollywood, like all the hot actors, when they go to a bar or somewhere, or even if you're an athlete or whatever, you know you can get punani for the Frito. You know, like no tax punani.
Yeah.
You know,
just a night out kind of thing. Yeah.
No, that's not his fault. If maybe you stop throwing the punani around and give it to the local guys, then maybe we wouldn't have this type of issues. You know what I mean? We would have a more equal society. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's what if Rad Dan, what do you think about people who are not still in the public eye? MC Hammer. You think he's still getting Punan?
Hell yeah.
You think
he's getting older? He's getting older, Punani.
Yeah, right. You have to play your car. You have to play your field, right?
Hell yeah, man. Like Hulk Hogan, he's still getting Punani.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm not gonna go that far, but he may be married, maybe he's not married. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm saying, you know, hypothetically speaking, if he wasn't, he could get.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, exactly. I think I think we're safe by saying in the hypothetical that none of these people actually have, you know, quality relationships.
Yeah, yeah, we have no information of these people actually getting punani.
Yeah,
or at least multiple sources of punani. I'm just saying, if you were in the public eye at one point, regardless of how far out you are now, there's always gonna be some crazy motherfucker that wants to fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably gonna be like a 65-year-old lady like, I've always wanted to fuck you, and you met him at a bar where you're now like a security guard type shit, like, you know. And you're not gonna use that. You're not gonna use that TV recognition to get that, you know, mediocre punani. Fuck yeah, I would. You gotta work with what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. One of the funniest ones, I don't know if you saw Tiger King, the one that was the one that was afterwards, right? Like the episode that was released after
the war with McEnhale or McEnhale.
Yes,
gives him like a little interview.
Yeah, he was giving the interviews. But what was really funny to me with that interview is that he was talking shit about his own acting career. He was like, oh, you know, and then you have people like me who haven't done shit since 2008. It's like, or something like that. And it's funny, you know, but I think that he's been just fine in the relationship department since 2008. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's been fine even before that because he was doing Community, and that guy is a cutie in the realm of things, right? Like, I'm pretty sure in his world he has no scarcity of punani. I think he has a couple, but I'm just saying if he wanted to, he could be in the proud.
Comedians are probably the ones that get the most.
If you're good looking and a comedian, that's gonna get, because you're probably already smart. You can talk to people, you can keep a conversation and make them laugh.
Yeah, that's all it really takes, right? Just making somebody laugh or making somebody have a good time. It attracts you more to them. So, yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. But well, we gotta just say thank you to the Dans of the world.
Well, dude,
keeping it real.
No, I mean, I think the Dans in the world are keeping it real.
Why do you think he said what he said? Why do you think, like, I mean, you think he wanted to talk about it, or did somebody just say?
Nah, somebody asked him, of course. There's always some fucking idiot like, oh, have you ever done this? And then he has to be honest about it. Poor guy, man. But I'm with Rad Dan all the way, and I want everybody to support him. You know, super sweet guy, and you know, he could fuck whatever he wants, man. He's fucking Harry Potter. Yo, you're talking about Tiger King, and on that last episode of Tiger King, when he, like, you kind of see people more in a more recent time, right? Yo, I found it funny how, well, first you got the guy that didn't have teeth, and then he looks like a normal person, right? And then you have, I don't want to get this wrong, the guy that's transgender that got the arm ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like, you know, like they didn't do any suing or anything. Like, it just, you know, they got it patched up and that's it. And then there's part of the series where you see the video where that shit happens because they're recording everything, and they record when she's, I don't know if they got video when she gets mauled by the tiger, but they're like in the vicinity of it. And the first thing you hear Joe Exotic say, which kind of leads you into what type of piece of shit character this guy is. Where like he gets the arm taken off, and you just hear in the background, "You can't put your hands inside the cage, god damn it!" Kind of like already like, I want to make clear this is their fault and we got none. You know, like
Joe was a piece of shit.
And then he's just running out, like telling everybody, like, you gotta keep working, but don't put your hands on the cage because, you know, you get that shit mauled out. Like, it is just like, wow, bro, could you be a little sensitive? Maybe just for the few minutes while this person is coming to the fact that her arm has been torn the fuck off.
For real, dude. That's there's probably a lot of stuff that we don't know about, you know, his whole.
Apparently Carol Baskin took the sue now.
Took the, like, one,
and now has own, like, she's just been giving like the keys and ownership to the sue.
Oh really? Damn.
Which, yeah, bro, man. I tell you, like, they're fighting for all these things, but at the end of the day, man, it's a burden to have hundreds and hundreds of tigers that apparently the older ones, yeah, I mean, you can have one or two so that people can see how big they are, but then you kind of don't need them. And it's kind of fucked up because they talk about, like, maybe they're killing them and shit. Because apparently it's only the cubs that are really
profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't sell an old tiger. You can't.
Apparently you can, but it's illegal. But then when you, I mean, and dude, I tell you something, man. These people, the shit they do with these tigers, man, get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. That video part where Joe Exotic, the cat is smelling the feet, And then,
oh yeah,
bro, yo, he was so close to being destroyed by those tigers.
mm-hmm. he's got balls of steel, dude. Yeah, I mean, he what was it, like tuna juice on his shoe?
I mean,
whatever
it's like
it was.
conspiracies about it, that someone sprayed perfume or.
Oh yeah. No, dude, it sucks. It's sad because what do you do with those tigers after they're old? You know, like, what is the right answer? What is the PETA answer? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Apparently, PETA is not like. It's not
legit.
like your. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk shit about them. I know very little about these topics, but I've heard criticism on their side a lot. And now, yeah, like the problem is, well, you shouldn't have this happen originally. Like, you shouldn't have this tigers live in captivity, right? Or let's say that you think that. Okay, well, the problem is that they already have them. Like, you could stop it from keeping them happening, but there's already thousands of tigers, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so what do you do when they're that big? I mean, you would want ideally for whoever has these animals to take care of them correctly, right? That's what you would expect. But then the ones that don't, what happens? Like, what do you do with them? You cannot send them to the wild because these are animals that cannot live in the wild.
You'd have to find some kind of a hybrid situation, like in Africa. There's
like a sanctuary.
Yeah, like a sanctuary. Yeah,
well, I mean, even in the U.S., bro. Middle U.S. has so much space.
Yeah,
you will have you have to be like a funded thing where you could have hundreds of tigers living like in a big ass perimeter, where they're still being fed and shit, but it kind of like allows them to be a little more wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like fend for themselves, but don't have anybody walking up on their lands, posing a danger to them. You know. Yeah, no, I can see that. I'm thinking until they end up in your, little Susie's playground, and you're like, that's a loss.
Bro, you think the guy, for example, the guy that doesn't have legs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is probably the most iconic badass motherfucker from that show, right? He has no legs. He just. I'm sure. Again, I don't know if he's married or not, but I'm sure that guy can get punani from the show.
For real.
And this is coming from a trailer park series about, Okeechobee Road, alligator show. Like,
yeah.
Didn't you find it funny that when Tiger King came out, it was such like a fucking crazy thing? But I don't know if it was because we know how Florida is. I was just like, oh yeah, I think I've seen this guy. Like, I mean, he's not from Florida, but you've seen these characters in Florida all the time.
All the time, yeah. Yeah,
like
no.
Crazy motherfuckers that are like literally Joe Exotic. Like, to me, that's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's like Florida.
Some guy
going to the Everglades and shit.
Dude, yeah. I mean? They're crazy. I mean, and you see it all the time. I mean, but for some reason, this was... I mean, Joe Exotic is the extreme of it, right? He was a gay, what's the word? Gun-toting. No, but like the monogamous, like multiple, like, crackhead presidential candidate. Like,
yeah.
Tremendo resume.
like, what else you need? Like a cherry on top, motherfucker. Like,
yeah. But you see, these swamp monsters or Duck Dynasty, and they're all fucking crazy. At the end of the day, they're all, just maybe they were a little bit more palatable to have their own TV series versus a TV documentary because your craziness ended, you in jail.
Well, then again, the documentary of Joe Exotic is not really like, hey, we're gonna make a show where you look, but we wanna no, it was the back videos, right? The back scenes. So like, I'm pretty sure like these shows that are all sort of filmed and staged, if you were to film like the behind the scenes shit that really goes on, you could probably see some like disturbing shit too, I would assume. I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because Joe Exotic, on his defense, right? To be fair, the documentary is not showing the shit that he thought they were gonna show.
Right.
They're showing some film from the background, right? Because he's filming his show, which is already crazy, right? He's always talking about killing this lady and shit. So, I mean, his show is not like, it's not good for TV. No, it isn't. But what you film behind the scenes is obviously gonna be worse because he's not conscious of him being filmed. So there's shit that you see on tape that is a bit, not
crazy. Crazy. I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you are who you make yourself out to be, and if that means you get to take, you get to have some recognition and have people love you for who you are or for who you've been more rather than, yeah.
I mean, Joe Exotic is getting Punani, aka Dick, out of this show.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, all I'm saying is you want to make sure that your reputation and your character is taken care of because that's what's going to drive you in life. But also, don't be afraid to be who you are. Like, my man, Rad Dan, he doesn't have to feel ashamed of that, Like, you're allowed to have sex with another adult that wants to have sex with you. I think that's more honorable than going to like a hooker or a prostitute, which I have nothing against it. But I just think that isn't it more organic if you're having sex with someone that you want to have sex with and they want to have sex with you rather than there being like so, as long as you're not being disrespectful and you're not abusing anybody, do your thing, you know what I mean? If you're the best plumber in your city and you got little biddies wanting to be with you because of them skills, then you gotta let the pipe, baby. You feel me?
That's a good one. I just say justice for Rad Dan.
Justice for Rad Dan, my boy. And all I'm saying is, bro, when he's tickling your little Squidish cup, little ball, whatever, I'm pretty sure you won't be thinking that he's doing anything wrong, and you're gonna be enjoying that shit. All right, so I'm out. Leviosa.
Peace.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the Broskiedoodles Podcast today. We hope you had a lot of fun listening to it. We had a lot of fun recording it. If you like what you heard, go ahead and smash that like button and hit us up on all of our social handles. Leave us a comment so we can talk to you online and figure out what else to talk about online. So, yeah.